What's going on, YouTube? Got Cajun in the house tonight. Hello, Lorna. Hello, Candy. Hello, Missy. How y'all doing tonight? Hello, Lorna. Hello, Candy. Forgot to get YouTube muted. Oh, there's Mike Hodge. What's going on, Mike? Oh, how's everybody doing today? Oh, I had to do some paint today, and that mask and everything I wear is like, yeah. Usually when I have to do my painting and everything, oh, that's why I've been wearing the skull cap. What's up, Redline Gary? Can you hear me okay, Cajun?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to finish, so,
Oh.
so I could say hi. Well, when somebody waits about 3 or 4 seconds to say something, I'll pop in with something.
Right.
I kind of wait a little bit. Redline Gary, how you doing? Mike Haas, what's going on? Mater, how you doing? I should have told you that first. Well, we already was talking backstage, so.
Yeah.
Mike Haas, Miss Lorna, Miss Candy, how y'all are? We got Miss Missy in the house.
Yep. Ah, there's someone
Fish.
new.
That's Fish.
Yep.
No, not new to me.
New to me.
Nope, not me. I guess Fish has done watched enough of my live streams to know well, you've seen him in my live streams already.
I might have. Another person from the coin community.
Coin fishing like with Fire Boys, Luke Duke Outdoors,
All right.
Yeah, I'm friends with a bunch of all them guys too. Most of them all coin collectors too.
Right.
Or have to do with small engines and tubes,
Right. Yeah, Lorna, I'm doing pretty good.
Straps.
All right. Straps. Okay. Yep. I know it's about about 1:15 over there over there across the pond for you. Uh-oh, there's trouble. Got Brandon in here.
Hey, there's my little brother. What's going on, Brandon?
I'm gonna put the link out there and everything. I know Brandon. He's got to get up here and chit chat.
I got it.
Yeah, I got mine before you. Oh, that ain't good, Brandon. Hey, Brandon, you better pop in here because I got some news for you. Dealing with next month. Yep.
Feeling like I'm dying today. Oh yeah, you're probably tired from the weekend, man.
Yep. All that partying he's probably been doing. Lorna, if you want to pop in, come on. If you're still wanting to stay awake. Oh. Man, I can't believe it's not almost 7:30. It's already dark out now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, I remember, a month ago. I mean, hell, at least we still had about another hour or so daylight.
32 minutes to be exact. It's a minute a day. When the days start to shorten, it's a minute a day.
Yep.
In the springtime, it's a minute a day that
Longer.
it grows, and then now we're on the decline because we're in October now, so
Yep.
the days are getting shorter.
Yep.
After your summer equinox, summer solstice, equinox, whichever one it
Right.
is. Uh, After that, then the days start getting shorter.
No problem, Lorna. At least I'm glad you're here watching me. But yeah, I still need to um, get this blower finished taking all apart and get it over to that guy and see what magic he can work on it with his little CNC machine.
With the
The blower,
blower?
yeah, the blower for the mini top fuel.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought you said.
I gotta get started on that. Now you saw how much restriction that inlet and outlets got, right?
Yeah, I kind of noticed that a little bit. Not that savvy with those blowers like that.
Uh oh. I got a feeling I know who this is. It's probably gonna be trouble from south of here.
It's got to be my little brother then.
Must be. Oh, taking a while. It's either that
Yeah,
or that kind of the guy from what was that, Tennessee?
yeah. The mic, no, the mic or the camera wasn't connected when he popped in,
Ah,
so it takes a little longer when you actually try to jump in and your camera's not up yet, or your
and
mic.
that's something I'm trying to figure out what's going on with mine because like when I do the live streams, uh it'll the microphone's working fine, but the camera it's not showing anything on the screen. I can look at my camera and I got both lights on, and I'll have to unplug it, plug it back in, and hit the reload button. It's like okay, everything's working.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem, straps. Ah,
How you doing, Miss Crystal?
yeah. I think she and I were talking as far as what's for dinner, and I've been, was it Thursday? I was wanting to go over to Cotton Patch and have dinner and everything, but I forgot that was the night that she's got to go for the crochet group and everything. So okay, well, forget that. But anyways, this weekend when we were doing grocery shopping, found the little bag of chicken fried steak with the gravy mix and everything already. Ooh, sorry to hear that, Straps. I hope everything goes good. Yeah, but got that. We got the mashed potatoes, and then got the green beans in there and get cooked. So chicken fried steak, gravy, mashed potatoes, green beans. Now, but that's gonna be for dinner. But anyway, like I said, I gotta get started on. I want to get started soon on trying to get this that mini top fuel built during the winter time. Well, you got a hernia, Straps? Oh, I hope you ain't got um, something going on with your bowels and everything. Oh, you got two of them. Ooh, that ain't good, Brandon. Well, Brandon, I'll put it like this. I just got news of an event that's coming up in November that I'm probably going to be getting required to go and attend. That part is November the 6th. And then find out there's also a benefit for uh, a couple of kids whose parents were, yep. But anyways, the mother and father, they were out riding on a motorcycle and they were both killed by a hit and run driver. So they're doing a benefit on November the 20th. And Brandon, you know what those two dates are?
Who got in a wreck or accident or whatever?
Oh, it's on the 13th? Okay, good. Um, I'd have to look it back up, but there was a couple that was here in Ennis, and they were out riding around on their motorcycle, and um, somebody hit and ran and killed them.
Man,
Yeah, it was a hit and run accident, and both the mother and the father were killed. So they're doing a big benefit and everything for both kids.
wow,
Yeah,
that's not good. Hit and run like that.
no, and man, I tell you, uh, whoever it was that did it, I guarantee you, they better be wanting to turn their butts in because if someone here finds out, who it was and everything, I can guarantee you, they they better hope the police find him before a biker does, because the police are going to show him more leniency
Hmm.
than a biker. I mean, I don't care if it's going to be an independent, an MC, um, or who it is, and I guarantee you one thing: if they were part of one of the one percenters, yeah, you better run to the police. That's all I can say. Because if any of those guys ever find out, who it was, yeah, you'd be better off and safer in jail.
Yeah. Brandon, I got a question for you. Are you running fever with that bad headache?
I hope he ain't.
Yeah, I hope he ain't neither.
Yeah, because I know Saturday is when um, Mark, Sandy, and Ed are supposed to be here and everything, and then I found out that our Secretary Treasurer that lives down in Canyon Lake, he's coming up um, Saturday about 3 o'clock because we're changing our monthly meeting around, which usually we have it third Sunday, but because we got a big church event going on the following weekend, we're moving our monthly meeting up. So he's actually going to be coming up, uh, what, the 10th? Yeah, or 9th, or whatever that is. Whatever Saturday, whatever the date Saturday is going to be, he's coming up on that date about 3 o'clock. And yes, Lorna, yeah, we always look after others because our own. I mean, I went to a big biker event, anniversary party, and everything Saturday. Had a pretty good time, And I feel like this. I didn't know it was going to happen, and I'm going to admit it. Like I said, I was totally surprised. I did not know they were going to be having a wet T-shirt contest. I told Crystal about it when I got home. And I told her exactly what the winner wound up doing. They got her all nice and wet. She went up to the front. Of course, I'm staying off to the side, and she just lifts that shirt up, showing everybody out in front what God gave her.
So, wait. Crystal got in the contest?
No, I told Crystal about it.
Oh. Hey, Steven.
Yeah, what's up, Steven? That's the
Okay,
one
Brian.
thing I was going to say about was, Crystal and I's relationship. She knows that some of this stuff is going on. I mean, we went to DOH. I mean, that was the first bike rally she's been to. And I told her, hey, there's going to be some skin being shown by the women. I said, just want to warn you about that. And sure
Okay.
enough, I mean, we got there. There was one lady. Now, she and I both knew those things were fake as all get out. But I mean, yeah, they kind of looked okay and everything. Well, I mean, she wasn't wearing anything from the waist up. And she was walking around like that. And
Yeah,
when they're gonna say
there's
when the
a
concert was going, yep, there was several women out there. They were
there's a video of a streaker, a girl streaker. She wasn't running, like back in the 70s, like they did. She was
right.
walking down the sidewalk, right past two cops, holding her flip flops, one in each hand, wearing nothing but a smile.
Yep.
And that one cop had a video camera. He was videoing something else, and then that girl comes into view. Like I said, wearing nothing but a smile, and that one cop. I don't know if it was two cops or just one cop and a buddy of his, the one that had the camera. Anyway, he like when she was walking on the sidewalk, the camera moved with her, and you could see the cop, his uh, handcuffs and a shirt, all that.
Yep.
And he says, "Only in New York."
Yep.
And
Uh,
she didn't look happy neither.
yep. Steven, see now that's one thing about with our relationship. Don't hide anything. I mean, yeah, I could have not said anything to her, but I'd rather, let her know about it than not tell her. Because if I don't tell her, that probably is going to make her a lot more mad at me and upset. That's one reason why our relationship is working the way it is, and as a shorter time as we've been together.
Hey, Brandon, uh, the first day, I know you're not paying attention to it, but keep an eye on this. The first day you got your headache, just hypothetical, for example, okay, hypothetical, if your headache started about, say, 5 in the afternoon, and then the next day, say your headache went away, kind of eased up a little bit, and then the next day, about an hour earlier, if it started coming back on again real strong, if you kind of catch a pattern with your headaches, the next day, if it starts at like say 4 o'clock, the next day you can't hardly stand it at 3 o'clock, making you nauseated, then you start running a fever, because that's how mine did. But just monitor your fever if your headaches don't go away, because I had the same thing happen to me when I was 24, and I almost died. I had a spinal meningitis, and I had that for a week and a half or so, And doctor told me I was lucky to be alive. Mudster, what's up, buddy?
Come on, Mudster.
I was going to say that sounded like an impact.
Yep.
Okay, Brandon. If you start running fever with that, go to the emergency room or somewhere and get that checked out.
Yeah, I would.
Especially if you do this with your hand like this. If you bend your neck down, your head down, kind of force it a little bit, and if you feel some pain all the way down halfway your spine or more, that's another symptom of spinal meningitis. I caught mine. The closest we could get it, I was skiing in the Vermilion River, and I fell, and some water, that river water, got in my mouth. And it has a like a week and a half to 2 week incubation period in your body. From the time that I was in the river skiing and bit the dust and swallowed some water, it was about a week and a half to 2 weeks is when my headaches and fever had started.
Or if you have
Oh, I know, Missy. I know. Yeah, see, Missy, she had headaches and stuff, but no fever. But they found out she had a brain tumor.
Ooh.
It started out with a mild headache with an eye twitch. Okay.
All right, Cajun, I got these 2 bolts out for these gears. I'm just trying to figure out how to get them off the shaft.
You mean in that blower?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. You asking the wrong person that question. I mean, I could do it if it was in front of me, probably, but I'm not right there.
Hey,
Hey, Wayne.
I like what he says. Take 2 shots of moonshine and call me in the morning.
There you go.
Hey, Lorna, I'm sorry about the noise.
I don't remember if I had an eye that was twitching or not, but I know that, man, look, it felt like my head was going to explode a week later after my headache started. And it hour every day, it started coming on.
Right.
Oh, make sure it's the shine with the strawberries in it.
No, watermelon.
Or watermelon, apple pie.
Yep. Any of those worked. I got to try and get these gears off here. Luckily for me, they do have the marks to let me know.
Oh, man, look, you better have a camera over that, recording every second of what you do.
I know, I should. Hey, but I got you to help me out.
Yeah, but I can't see what you're doing.
That's a good thing then.
No. Hey, Brandon. Hey, there used to be some fellas when I had that bar in Balabaster, Alabama. They'd come down from North Carolina 3 or 4 times a year. They were bringing our stash for us. We was buying that and reselling it. reselling it. They had strawberries, cherries, peaches inside of it.
Yep.
Inside of it. It's just for the flavor. That's all it is. It's not mixed. It's in there, but it's not like a additive that weakens the shine. It's just a flavoring.
Yeah. I mean, you can actually do that with uh, Everclear.
Yeah. Wayne said, "Oh hell no, not for him." He said, "I want the strong Kentucky corn liquor straight. I want it clear. I don't want no lollipops in it."
But see, like I was showing, Crystal, yeah, she agrees with me. Rather have me be up front and everything with her on it instead of trying to hide it and everything. All right, but here's the thing. I'm gonna put myself bigger.
Yeah, like she said, look, but don't touch.
Yeah, she already knows. I look. I mean, I'm a guy. I'm gonna look. Okay, I can't help it. She's female. She's gonna look. Okay, but like I told her, window shopping. But look all I want. But she's what I'm going home with.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, this is what I got. Got the two bolts out, but in here, as you can see, there's like two roll pins to hold these gears in.
Okay.
One there, and there's like one right there on both of these gears.
And they are roll pins. They are roll pins.
That's what it looks like. They are roll pins. Like I said, I'm trying to get this all taken apart.
All right, you need a 3-jaw puller for that, right there. I would think a 3-jaw, like a 6-inch 3-jaw puller.
Okay. And that I don't have right now.
But you have to think of a way. You have to put a bolt that there's threads inside
Yeah.
of those two bolts out. You need to put the bolts back in. Then use your puller. Your center of the puller will go on the head of the bolt. It'd be better if you put a little dimple, straight in the center of that one bolt. If they both
Right.
the same size, you just have to dimple one, like with a drill bit, and that'll
Right.
keep your point from your puller from sliding off of the boat.
All right. Yeah, I can do that. Unfortunately, I don't have one. Uh,
Oh,
so
oh, okay.
I get Harbor Freight. Here I go again.
I got a proto. I think it's a 6 or 8-inch. I have a proto. About a 85 dollar puller, 3-jaw or 2-jaw. Either way you want to configure it,
Right.
but it's a proto.
All right.
And-
Well, I was gonna say one of the main reasons why I want to get this thing all taken apart is the inside the housing. It looks like they use like a phenolic style rotor they're meshing, and I would like to have something that is better and can compress, easier.
yeah.
Get
Hey,
more.
do you have any marks on those gears? Alignment marks? Say like
Yeah,
quote unquote timing marks on those?
yeah, yeah. There's timing marks on them.
Yeah, I would. Oh boy. I would definitely take some pictures of the orientation of it. Also.
Right. Well, yeah. There's marks on them.
Okay.
Here, I'll wait. I'm gonna put this up. But I've still got a couple other things on there I got to take apart on it.
Okay.
Do those does that pulley have? Does that roll key set into the pulley?
Yeah, it goes into the pull. There's two of them. You got
Okay. Yeah. Well, what I mean is it goes through the shaft, but the roll key actually sets into the pulley itself. It's recessed into it.
correct.
So what it is you have to compress that pulley, push down on it, and then you got to knock the pin out.
Okay, how do I knock the pin out if I'm trying to get the pulley off?
What a
Well,
drift punch?
the pin's holding the pulley on, right?
Yeah, well, it's basically just keeping the way it looks like it's like a keyway or like a crankshaft or any other kind of pulley. It's just going to keep it from wanting to sit there and spin on the shaft.
Well,
That's all it's doing.
it's not a left to right thing. Then it isn't going across the pulley.
No, it's
Okay,
just
that's what I was wondering.
right. You've got one on each side of the shaft. It's basically they took the shaft, they put the pulley on there, drilled a hole here, and put like a roll pin in there, basically just to keep it from the gear from spinning.
Okay, just like you do on a LS motor, instead of a press pulley, you drill it and put a key. You put a pit roll pin in it.
Yep.
Okay.
And they do have a hollow center in that roll pin, like
No,
most other roll pins, or it's solid?
It's solid.
Okay, all right.
Wow. I've never.
Yeah, I never seen a solid one yet. Oh, they always had a hole in the middle. That's why
Okay.
they call them a roll pin.
Right.
We'll see. It's just the way it showed up on from my side. It looked like it went from left to right instead of in line with the shaft.
No. All right, Brandon, you go get feeling better.
Yeah.
Take that 2 shots of whiskey and call me in the morning.
No, it's go take them 2 shots of whiskey and don't call me in the morning.
Yeah, right. Well, no, if he calls him, that means he's alive. But
Yeah.
Well, I gave up taking hospital drugs, so that's what I use for sleeping medicine.
Yeah, I've got some too. It's got a big old X on it. It's called Bamboo Rum.
I still like that good fresh made corn liquor.
Well, being a pirate, I gotta have my rum.
Well, you can always add flavoring to it.
Yeah, but on this rum here, I like the flavoring the way it comes.
It's just like I got a couple relatives down there that make rye whiskey, and that's good stuff.
Yeah, like I said, growing up and everything, and dealing with the Renaissance and the pirates and everything. And think about what do you always see in pirates drink? Rum.
Yeah.
And my favorite drink's always been a pina colada.
Yeah.
And it's made with rum.
I just can't take I can't stand something that's got a taste. The only other thing I drink other than moonshine is pine berry gin.
Yeah. I
love it straight.
Oh no. I
love it straight.
My cousin give me a shot of gin one time. I took a took a sniff of it. I'm going, man, this smells just like a bad woman's perfume. It's like, oh no. Hey, it's not that bad. Drink it. I took a shot. I'm like, oh no. And ever since then, nope. I will not touch gin whatsoever.
I still got a nice bottle of whiskey sitting in my shed I've had since 1967.
Yeah, it's gonna be aged, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting for the opportune moment to open it.
But yeah, like I said, I growing up and everything, I've drank, blackjack and everything, but it's just something about the rum that I like better. And for a longer time, to me it was Captain Morgan's. And
Yeah.
then when I went on that cruise and everything down in Jamaica, tried that bamboo. It's like, oh my god! And I got about, I think, 3 or 4 empty bottles of it. That's only been like 2 years ago.
We started as young kids making the stuff. We started out with Applejack and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Applejack.
Yeah.
Wow, I ain't heard that. Them 2 words in quite a while. Used to
That's
make that. Used to make that out in the Gulf on the boat.
yeah.
Cook that
All
in the Cook that in the engine room.
right, you two take over since delivery service is not working tonight. I gotta go get my dinner.
Okay.
Okay.
Right
All
back.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we used to
used to
cook
make
that in
it a
the
lot.
we used to cook that in the engine room on the snapper boat. That Applejack. Oh, I'll tell you what. When you do the quick method,
Yeah.
you know, and you're not used to that stuff. We had one guy, he had never heard of it. Oh, we say like, hey man, go slow on that stuff. Go slow. Oh, I can take it, man. I drink straight whiskey all the time. I drink shine all the time. Tell you that Applejack
Mm-mm.
ain't what you think it is. So man, he's like, tuk, 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 you know, man, that boy slept uh for I mean overslept about 6 hours. Man, man, I got me a headache. I'm like, we told you about that Applejack, man. You can't overdo yourself on that.
Yeah. We started young. My grandpa taught us how when we were young boys, and we got a little older, and then we started making it.
Mhm. It don't take long to make, you know. You like 2 days, you got your jug of Applejack.
He started us out making rye whiskey, and then we went to making corn liquor. And yeah, I think I was only 13, 14 when we first started made our first batch.
Yeah, you did start out young on that. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it was common down there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you raised up in the hills and all that stuff, or like down here. My dad and Pee Wee, Pee Wee
Yeah,
Lyons. He made steel guitars and he was a steel guitar player. Pee
yeah.
Wee played with a lot of famous bands like Lefty Frizzell. You heard of
Mm-hmm.
Lefty Frizzell? Okay.
Yep.
Well, Uncle Nolan, Pee Wee, and Cliff D. Hart, and Pee Wee, they were Lefty Frizzell's band because Lefty Frizzell lived for quite some time down here in
Yeah.
Abbeville, Louisiana.
Yeah, I was kind of pissed off growing up because all of my mom's brothers and sisters could could play instruments. My mom was the only one out of the bunch that couldn't even strum a string, so we didn't get taught that luxury, and it was kind of late in life. I tried, but never did get to it. Now the
Yeah,
wife can. The wife can play, and I can sing a little bit, but it's years under the bridge.
I got a lot. Most of my family are musicians. Most of
Well, her brothers and sisters can sit there and never ever touch the instrument before and pick it up and start strumming it or start, you know, take the bow to to the violin or whatever, and before you know it, they're making music, and
them. Yep,
they just it's like it's born in them.
yep.
We sat out on the old back porch and drinking a few and the music playing, and they'd start playing music and guitar and stuff, and because they could play mandolin, violin,
Hmm.
guitar.
Mike Hart said, he says, I got me some Applejack in my freezer. And he said, you gotta drink that corn straight.
Yep.
Applejack, you make it with apples. You ferment apples. Okay, I'll let Wayne tell you, because it's been a while since we did it on the boat. In fact, Uncle Red did it. I know kind of how it's done, but the pros did it, so we wouldn't
Yeah.
not go blind, but
Well, it's like anything else. You gotta get rid. It all produces methyl.
yeah. So Stephen wants to know what is Applejack? Well, it's a liquor, that's for damn sure, and
Well, it's fermented apples with
not
sugar
the
and stuff.
not the smoothest thing you want to drink neither.
Well, it depends on who's making it too.
Yeah, well, like I said, it wouldn't take but 2 days on the boat, 2-3 days on the boat in that engine room,
Right.
and
Well,
that Detroit diesel steady turning 24 hours a day.
Well, some of them actually I've seen where they add yeast and stuff and then ferment it in a tank. And it just depends on how you go about it. I mean, you can make moonshine's the simplest thing to make of all things. If you want to make liquor, there's the simple thing. You got to just have to have a heat source, yeast, and sugar, and
Yeah.
and stuff.
You got to figure that engine room is running. That Detroit's running 180 degrees,
Yeah.
185 degrees, and you got that door closed on the engine room because the galley's right next to it.
Yeah.
And the bottom of the hull of the fishing boat. And it's a 75-foot boat. You got a huge Detroit 6-cylinder engine in there, and that room gets hot, and you ferment. And like I said, but we'd only make a gallon, 2 gallons at a time. That was it.
I used to, when I drove truck, I used to wrap my stuff up in tinfoil, and I'd stop in a rest area, throw it on the near the intake and exhaust manifold, and strap it up there. I had metal straps, strap it up there, and then I'd drive down the road and heat and cook my food. And the next time I stopped, in about an hour and a half, she'd be nice piping hot, and I'd have my dinner.
We had some steaks one time. We cooked on the shrimp boat. We ran out of propane. We wrapped some steaks in some aluminum foil, and we just threw that on the exhaust manifold.
Yeah.
And we should have wrapped that about 3 more times, 3 more long sheets of foil. It was good, but if you ever been in the engine room on a boat, it's got a certain smell to it.
Right.
Not like a truck, because it's not confined, but an engine room on a boat, a shrimp boat, fishing boat, whatever, it's got that certain smell.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the steaks had to taste a little bit of the taste of that engine room in them steaks.
Yep.
They could have been wrapped a few more times, that's for sure. It was good. We didn't get sick off of those steaks. They were cooked, but so after that, we just started pulling the rigs in. We had 2 65-foot trawls on it, 1 on each side. We started pulling the doors in, got them saddled up on each side of the boat. We got up on the way in. Well, naturally, the captain, he had to hold the wheel. We take watch every couple of hours, and we get the deck cleaned off, get all the shrimp up, iced up. Then we have to start, cleaning the nets, getting all the fish and the little catin covers, the catin couviers out of it. I don't want to say it in English because YouTube would, I don't want him getting a strike or something. But anyway, we call them a catan cover. They were about little flounders. They were that long. Wait.
Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
About six.
Okay.
Six,
Anyway, yeah,
About
about 5-6 inches long. You know, like that, and they look just like that right there.
Mhm.
It's and they don't get big. These little flounders, they don't get big, and it's a couvert, a cover. Okay, so if you can get my drift, a catan couvert. Okay, it's like where the part of the bikini goes. Okay,
Yeah.
that's why they call them a cover, a catan cover. I mean, that'd be hundreds of them in that net. We got to pick all that out by hand. You know.
We used to. Ah, man. It's like when I first came back from overseas, I worked in a foundry, and there was a guy in there who was a big game hunter, and I used to cook bear steaks and elk and all that up on the cupola and make turtle soup in the ladle ovens.
Dang.
We ate good. When that guy, already been there for like 15, 20 years when I got there. And man, when he food in, you ate good.
Hey, Cajun, we need to go up there and invade Wayne. Let him start cooking for us.
Yeah. What's up, Shaggy?
Well, I got to back out of here because
Why?
I got to go to the old doc tomorrow, and I want to be rested up for when I see the idiot.
Yeah, I was supposed to make a doctor's appointment today. I missed my doctor's appointment last week, worrying about all this gas pipes and hot water issue that I got, and I forgot to call the doctor to make an appointment for the next couple of days.
Yeah. Well, I got to go and have some tests run. See if I'm gonna earn the new zipper.
Uh-oh. That don't sound like fun.
Nope, that means I'm hoping they send me down to a Cleveland clinic instead of going back, because if they crack the rib cage again, I don't look forward to it.
Crack your rib cage? You mean like open heart surgery?
Yeah,
Oh man.
don't bother me. You either make it or you don't.
Well,
And if
you
you don't,
better make it. I got to keep you around.
if you don't wake up, you never knew what happened.
Yeah. My cousin that owned the radio station here, Paul Marks, he went in for surgery, and I think they told him uh, you might have a year to live if you don't have it, and then you'll be good to go after we overhaul your carburetor, your heart.
Yeah,
Yeah, the surgery went perfect. Came
most
out,
of
he
the
was
time he
awake.
does. Yeah,
He was awake and all that, and they had that to help him breathe a little bit after the
yeah.
surgery. That thing stuck. He caught an infection, and I think about a week and a half later, he woke up. I mean, he didn't wake up.
I've seen them go through it like a breeze, and then there's some of them that don't. It's you know, if you don't, you're screwed. If you do, you could be. Is the way it goes.
Yeah.
I mean, I figured, hey, I made it a lot longer than I thought I would. So,
Hi,
Well, I tell
Shaggy.
you what, man, that hurt me right there because he's one of my favorite cousins.
yeah,
Yeah.
hey, I've already lost 3 brothers to it. So,
Yep. We had one of the guys in the ministry last week got word that his wife had passed away, and she had all kind of different complications and everything going on. And I'm going, the thing about it, they tested her for, positive for that kung flu, and it's like, are they going to try and say that's what did it? No, because she had massive heart failure.
Yeah. Well, I feel I'm pretty lucky as I don't have sugar diabetes. I don't have a whole bunch of other complications to contribute to a real problem. So that's just the way it goes,
Yeah.
I mean, I figured, hey, they've been in me more times than I figured I've had probably about, I've got 6 stents.
Damn.
I've had where they go through the artery and clean it out, the angioplasty. I've had that about 25 times.
Cool.
And then I've had I got a quadruple bypass, and they took the artery out of my leg. That's what they're going to do this time. What they'll do is either go to my other leg or go to my other arm or go to one of my arms to take an artery out.
Yeah, if they need it though, you're just going in for tests, right?
Well, that's what they're testing to see if I can make it or not make it. Or I'm right now I'm in good shape. I mean, health wise. I mean, I can't run a marathon, but I'm
Yeah.
physically strong. So that's the good part.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Talk to you later. Have a good
All
night,
right, Wayne.
folks. Yep,
Take care. Let us know something, buddy.
I will. Bye bye.
All right. Blue top. Yeah, Stephen Doolittle, you got it right. Just add cover, the word cover, after that. See you next Tuesday.
Okay,
That's what we call them little flounders, the couvat.
that was a weird text message.
Hey, Monsieur Tom. What's going on, Tom? Joby.
Uh-oh. Let's see what's going on here.
Telemarketer, Tex-Mex.
No. It's a weird number and everything. Talking about, hey, I'm back in town and everything. Let's meet up for coffee. Well, and it wasn't even from me. It was from somebody else to somebody else. And somehow I'm going, how the hell you got my damn number?
Yeah, who the hell is this?
Yeah. What's up, 710? What's up, Tom?
Okay, 710's in the house. Man, every time he comes in, he makes me hungry for fried catfish. They were frying catfish last week or so. What he does that, I mean, twice a week. Lives right on the Mississippi River. They got all them oxbows around there too, and go in there. And, you're not in a big river. You're just on a little small a little finger of it. A little oxbow of it. And man, you catch the heck out of catfish. If you go fishing, you don't catch something, you ain't holding your mouth right. Hey, Bachi.
Oh, Bocce's in the house?
Yeah, it just showed up. It wasn't me, but you can bring me some coffee anytime.
Well, I got a fresh pot getting made right now.
710 said maybe 3 times a week. 17, catch that link I put up in chat. Jump up in here.
Now that I might do.
What, catfish?
No, we got a list of all the different events going on for the week, and one of them is not that far from here, and it's like, oh, okay. The rest of them are about an hour or so away, and these are all like bike nights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, no. Oh, I can handle that one.
Ever since I turned the volume up on my notifications, I can hear them real good now, but they kind of aggravate.
Oh, here's my question for you, Cajun, and for everybody else out there. Were y'all having the same problem that Crystal and I were having with
Facebook.
Facebook? Yeah.
Yeah, Missy's like, you having trouble with the internet? I'm like, no. Well, I can't get Facebook. Everything's blank and all that. And then I seen something. Oh, what did I see of that? Something popped up. Says Facebook. Some Mark Zuckerberg sucks at Facebook or something.
Now what do I do to get back in the doghouse?
What's Facebook? Yeah, I don't mess with it neither. I mean, I got a Facebook account, but I might go in there once or twice a month just to check messages or,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, one of the things I do on there is I got I got an app and everything for playing poker. But
Yeah,
it goes
Missy too. Missy too. She loves that Zynga poker. Oh, you know that. Y'all play together sometime.
No, I'm actually on the WSOP.
Oh, okay. Well, who is it she plays with on she turned somebody onto it in the YouTube and they played all the time. She got them on it and they like, man, I like that poker on, that I don't know if it was you and Crystal or if it was
Now I have played the Zynga before in the past.
yeah, it's a Texas Hold'em, yeah.
Right, but now I'm on the
WSOP.
Right.
Yeah.
I showed Crystal what my uh, chip is, how much I've got as far as my bank and everything.
Yeah.
She goes, damn, I wish you could have that be real money. I go, no kidding, I wouldn't be going to work.
Oh yeah, Missy got most all time she's got $500,000. Oh no, not a $500,000. $500 million she'll have.
Yep.
Well, who is it that it was on on YouTube? Who was it? Missy, who was that on there that you play Facebook with on YouTube? And they like, I like that. It's somebody we all know.
No, 710, it's World Series of Poker.
Right.
The WSOP.
Yep.
Yep. And I've been playing poker now for now I'll play this. I haven't physically gone somewhere and played it in a long time. But I have used to belong to a little group that It was all for fun. Didn't cost anything to play. Now we can win um, either like a $10 gift certificate from the place where we're at. That was third place. I think second place got $20, and first place would get 35. And then if you want to get on what they call the last man standing, that was $5. So basically, whoever, if you want to get on it, you gave them $5. And the way it worked is, every time someone got eliminated out of the tournament that was on that list, their name got scratched. So basically, the way it worked is, whoever's name was the last one on that list, they got the pot. And there was one night I wound up winning the whole tournament and last man standing, and I think that was about $140 I walked away with.
Oh,
That
okay.
was after paying my bar tab.
I remember, and well, most all casinos, if you go to like these little small or a big casino, and you
Right.
get in on a Texas Hold'em game,
Yep.
you can put $1 into or $2, whatever the a bad beat pot is. You know, if it's a $5 bad beat or $2 bad beat, if you got beat bad, okay, then you kind of had a second chance.
Yep.
You could get back into the game.
We
It's
did.
kind of like double elimination
Yeah.
almost.
Well, we actually had that in our tournaments. We actually, if you're in it and you actually had a full house and lost by a higher hand, you got 2,500 in chips. And the tournament director, what he would always do is he would start the first handoff, I think, with 5,000 in the middle already before any bets are even put out there.
Okay. Bachi, you play the accordion? Which one you play? The concertina, the little concertina, or you play the piano accordion, keyboard accordion? Or no, I know what they are. Cajuns, we have a Cajun accordion also, but our accordions are 10 buttons. 10 buttons. They almost have another accordion like it over in Austria. Ours are based off of the ones that the Germans came down to South Louisiana. They were farmers, and they had like a 10 button accordion. The Cajuns just redid them with different reeds and made that accordion real popular, known worldwide in Cajun music.
She says keyboard.
Okay, like a piano keyboard. Okay.
So she got that squeeze box.
Well, actually, the one they call a squeeze box is actually the Austrian accordion, concertina accordion, or the Cajun accordion. We call that a Mower air compressor.
All right. $7.10. Hey, while you're here, I need to get the link up. Pop on in here.
I sent it to him about 10 minutes ago. He said he'll be here in a few minutes.
All right. Maybe he can answer that question. Bagpipes are Scottish.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I do know that being Czech and everything, I know a lot of our the Czech music, being polka, is with the accordion.
That's German mostly. German, Austrian.
German, Austrian, Czech, basically anywhere from in that part of that region of Europe, you're going to have an accordion. Now I do know there was a bigger version of it. Um, oh boy! Hey guys, it's Ed the old tech guy.
Hey, what's up, Ed? How you doing, mon
What's
ami?
up, Ed?
Okay, I'm gonna throw some pictures of some Cajun accordions up here. Uh, and they build them with Italian reeds.
Hey Ed, Crystal and I both survived the cooking tonight, but I picked the food out. She cooked it. Chicken fried steak with mashed potatoes, white gravy, and French style green beans. Now, I don't know how good y'all are going to be able to see this. Okay, y'all see the size of that plate?
Let me get back here. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna put a tape measure on it.
Well, that's an 11-inch plate.
Nope, it's I got it measuring like 9 5/8.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now I'll put it like this: we got a restaurant around here that if you go to it, half of that, oh, just over half of this plate would have the chicken fried steak itself on there.
Oh yeah, I
And
love
you ain't
the
got
chicken
you ain't
fried
got
steak.
room. Yeah, but you ain't got room for the mashed potatoes, the green beans, and the roll. You do. That's why they have a huge plate. I mean, the plate that they've got about almost double the size of this. That thing is huge. But yeah, I mean, I like chicken fried steak. It's something I ain't had in a while. I won't eat everything. There are some things, Stephen, that no. There are certain things that I won't touch with a 10-foot pole or two 5-foot ones or a Chicago engineer. Uh, 710, I would say a cow. What's up, small town Adam? Surprised you ain't popped in here. I know the links are up there.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen here. Keep an eye out for it there.
I'm a looking. There it is.
All right. There's the Cajun accordion right there. It's a 10 button. One row, 10 button. You can see all the different. They got the crawfish in the middle on the bellows. And Adam just jumped in, huh?
Yep.
There's an echo.
I don't hear one.
I do. Not no more. He fixed it. Okay. Let me so yeah. There's a Cajun accordion right there. That's say a mixture between bird's eye maple and tiger maple.
Yep.
There's this one that's painted white. And he does different styles. He does the 4 button, the single, like a D accordion or a C accordion. Let's see if I can get some pictures with the top valves. Well, right up here on top, where my cursor's at,
Yeah.
there's 4 valves. Okay, you got 4 banks of reeds in these accordions. But he makes a double keyed accordion, which are like a C accordion and a D accordion. So you can play in C, G, D, or A in any one of those keys. So you have 4 different keys with the double accordion. And those have 6 valves on top. Oh, there's the valves right there. That's a single key accordion. 4 valves. So you can play in C or G with that accordion, or D or A, or B flat and E with that accordion right there. And then, then you got your concertinas, which are the little kind of octagonal accordions, and that's what a lot of polka. The Germans play is that concertina.
Yep.
They play a lot of them. When I went up to Minnesota one time on vacation, it was all Germans up there, and that's what they played with the concertinas for polka.
What's up, Mark C? Oh, and by the way, this is for Ed. Okay. Now, by the way, with this tape measure, we're not talking centimeters. You got to remember. Yeah, I know, Chicago. You're all metric up there. It's not 12 centimeters.
Best beef hot dog this side of the Mississippi.
Now he's probably got it measured in centimeters and not inches.
From a cow, 710.
Yep.
The steak and chicken fried steak comes from
Yep.
a cow. They call it chicken fried because it's the same way you fried chicken.
Yep. Get breading on there, put it in the egg bath, egg wash, and then put it in flour, and then deep fry it. Of course, here in Texas, we deep fry about everything at the state fair.
Oh yeah, corn dogs. The only
Oh,
thing
yeah.
that ain't deep fried is a candy apple or cotton candy.
Give them time; they'll do it. I mean, I know they're doing Oreo cookies. We got Oreo cookies. I know we got fried ice cream. And that's good. I've had fried ice cream.
I never had that.
You never had fried ice cream?
No, but I had
Oh.
I had Missy deep fried deviled eggs already. You know when you cut the egg in half,
Yep.
after it's boiled, and mix the yolk with some little mayonnaise and
Well, I do it with mustard.
a couple drips of mustard. Yeah, well, mustard, a little bit of mayonnaise. Yeah, yeah. She deep fried that. Man, you talking about good?
Yeah. Yeah, Mark. I think they did the deep fried Twinkies about 3 years ago.
Oh no, deep fried Twinkies been around for a long time.
Well, I'm talking about. I think they've done that at the state fair about 2 years ago.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I mean, they constantly every single year, someone's trying to figure out what to deep fry next. But give them time; they might find a way of deep frying some cotton candy. What's up, Patch?
Hey, Patch, Helen.
I know they do a deep fry. First, I mean, you got beer batter fish. That's deep fried. That's been around for I don't know how many centuries.
See, where's that concertina I just seen a while ago?
Oh, they have done it, Bocce? Okay. Yeah, Ken, I saw you hiding out there. So what you been up to, Adam?
Oh, I just got home a little bit ago when I just jumped on.
So you've been playing around with your new toy lately?
I was hoping to get it scooted back a little bit more tonight, but I don't know if I'm going to be up for it.
Yeah. Oh, so what do you think of these lights? Because I know you were asking me about them.
I like them.
Do you?
See, mine hang. Well, you can see right there. Mine hang below my trusses.
Right.
And like every 4 months, I'll raise up my gantry crane and forget about it, and I'll bust them.
Yeah, but see, now those are what, just regular 8-foot fluorescent?
Yeah.
You can actually now, do you know if those are shunted or non-shunted tombstones in there?
I have no idea.
Okay. There's a video out there on YouTube. The guy shows you how to check, and you will eliminate your ballast resistor and everything in it, and you can actually put in LED bulbs that have got the plastic housing and everything.
Well, what I want to do is get them off the trusses, and put them on these angled parts of the peak.
Right.
About 3/4 of the way down along each side.
Right. Oh, now what's he wanting to show?
Oh, I didn't want you to do it right now, but anyway, that's the concertina accordion I was talking about.
Yep.
That a lot of the Germans play in the polka music, and as you can see, it's a C and G accordion. Any accordion, any instrument that's a C, as far as accordions, it's either C or G, or G. It's a double.
Right.
On the push, it's a C note. On the pull, it's going to be a G. Whatever your C is on the push is going to be a G on the pull side.
Right.
So anyway, that's the concertina, them little octagon ones like I was talking about. And that's what I was asking Bocce earlier, if she played the concertina, that one, or a tin row, which is originally an Austrian or Cajun, or the piano style, like Urkel played on Family Map.
I know that concertina, that's what I see a lot of mariachi bands having.
You can use that for anything.
Yeah.
I never could get the hang of them concertinas. They just the way the buttons are arranged and all that.
Yeah.
My accordion was like was a Cajun accordion, and Junior Martin, that page I showed, that was Martin accordions. He's the one that redid my Sidney Brown, 53 Sidney Brown accordion, which is a very famous man down here, and Junior Martin redid it for me.
Yep. Hi, Mark. So what kind of new toy did you get? Yes, sweetie, I'm reading chat. But, Adam, like I was saying, there's a guy out there. You just have to, do a search on YouTube. But they do show you how to find out if you've got shunted or non-shunted tombstones in your lighting, and what you have to do to put in an LED bulb.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to rip them out.
And I'll apply this, yeah, you can do all that, but to me, it's a lot easier just going to me, going to Harbor Freight and buying these.
Yep.
That's the way I look at it. It's for time, and by the time you go buy the bulbs and you take your light fixture apart, eliminate that ballast and everything in there, and you spent more time modifying it when for $20. You just go buy one. It's all put together. All you got to do is hang it and plug it in, and you're good to go.
Can you flush mount them, or are they on chains?
These here I've actually modified to where they are flush mounted. Because all this here is a piece of probably 16-inch thick aluminum that I've cut. I just measured the joists and everything from one side to the other and got it cut wide enough. And on these, let me grab one of the 5,000 I pulled down.
Yeah, the ones I get from, well, he's looking at that.
Right.
For that, I get mine from Walmart for $14, and they 5,600 lumen BTU, lumens, whatever, the LEDs, and you can either chain them. They come with the chains. You can either chain them, or take the little centerpiece out, and then screw them directly to the ceiling, and then put the centerpiece back on.
All right, I'm gonna put myself solo here. Okay. Hang on, Briggs. Damn.
That's Briggs.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So this is the 5,000. Okay. Adam. Now, the way they come is they actually have right here is a it's screwed in. So there's a nut and everything on the back side, but it's got where. Let me pull it out. It has a hook and chain and everything. But I just do it the modify way, or actually I just modify it. That way I don't have to worry about the chain.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, all I do then is I take this, and where I work at, we get, these are like a 10 hex washer head slotted screw. And it's a machine screw.
Yeah.
And it fits in there perfect. I say that and I can't get it to screw in. But anyways, yeah, they do go in there. Trust me. Because that's a 6. But the 8, either an 8 or a 10, and they go in. Yeah, see, I wasn't holding my tongue right.
Right.
But it just got it to where it just screws in there and goes through the aluminum, and then all I do is I take and drill holes through the aluminum piece, and I use some like a self-tapping wood screw to hang them with. That's all I do. I mean, originally I did have a one of the, like, back over there. That's the
come on, you old witch.
Not Harbor Freight, but the Home Depot 3-foot light. On the back of it, it's got a keyway set up in there. So all I did, I just took a carriage bolt that was, big enough, and I just had it come up through there and secured it that way. I can't do it unless it's Harbor Freight.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you've got the knowledge and think about it, you can actually do it. I mean, like when I did the video last year on putting these lights up from Home Depot, the bear, Jeff King from Dinner Tools, he was going, why didn't I think of doing something like that? He said, oh, Briggs, I'm going to mute you if you keep that up. Yeah, he muted himself. But, yeah, he was going, why didn't I think of something like that? That's an ingenious idea. Just thinking outside the box.
Yep.
Hey,
So,
I don't do that. That's the truck, man. Don't drink, don't drive. Do the wiggle, wagon, crawl.
so I mean, yeah, Adam, it's like this. Like the old saying goes, if you've got a will, you can find the way. But now, like on these 3,000, they come with a different setup, and everything, which, as you can tell, brand new pack, never have used them. Because it comes with like wood anchors, and there's a couple of screw-in hooks. And the only thing they're going to, literally, I put 3 of the lights up, and I got all 3 packages, never even opened them. So, like I said, it's just, whatever, however you want to get them put up.
You like them brakes?
No.
I thought they'd wake you up.
Oh, he got the Hart 40-volt chainsaw. So what do you think of it, Mark? I was walking around and didn't even see the chat. Sorry about that.
Yeah, he was talking about chainsaws the other night. He didn't know whether to go with the Hart or the Cobalt or what.
Right.
I was telling him to go with the Cobalt.
I would say Cobalt because, you've got such a big variety on the batteries that those can fit also. I got the drill, the impact driver. I've got both the impact wrenches. I've got the reciprocating saw. I've got the regular chainsaw. I've got the circular saw. What else do I got the flashlight. I've got the weed eater. Same battery.
Yuck. Battery powered weed eater.
Don't like it, change channels.
Battery powered. Yuck. Ugh.
Hey,
you can't put a saw blade on it.
Hey, you want to bet?
Oh, shut up, you witch. Not you, the truck. You're not a witch.
I know, I'm a warlock.
That's right. This truck's a witch. Yeah, you go to put it in gear. If you put it in gear without putting your foot on the clutch far enough, it beeps at you. Like, shut up. I don't want to hear it. Who uses a clutch?
Adela, you don't.
Nope. Never have. Yeah. Only to start up.
All right, Tampa, I appreciate it. How you doing out there? But, Adam, does that give you some ideas on the LED lights?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to rip mine out. I think I'm going to put in about 12 of them.
Now, these are, like I said, these are the 3,000 limit. Like I said, Harbor Freight, they are getting rid of them, but they do have I think it's a 10,000 lumen, but you can link up to, I think, 8 of them. With these here, you can only do up to 4.
Oh.
Yeah, clip. Nah, I'll never go battery powered.
Well, nobody's forcing you.
Oh no, the government's gonna try eventually, but I ain't never gonna do it.
Well, that's fine. For me, it's something that works for me.
Gotta have my fumes.
Well, like I said, for me, one of the main, two main reasons why I like battery operated, like the weed eater and the push mower. One, I don't ever have to worry about whether that carburetor is messed up, whether or not I've got enough gas for it, or if there's enough oil, if I got to mix oil and gas, like with the chainsaw, the weed eater, and the mower. Okay. Second main reason is, and I have done it, I can be out there 11 o'clock at night mowing the grass, and neighbors won't even know because it's that damn quiet. That's one of the main reasons why I like having them, because they're so damn quiet.
My parents, about 5 years ago, bought me a brand new Toro. And not that long, maybe 2 years ago. Brand new Toro 60 volt super recycler battery powered. I've never even taken it out of the box. They bought the chainsaw, the weed whacker, the whole system. Never been out of the box. I got 5 batteries still in the box.
How come you
What
never
brand name is it?
Huh?
Toro? It's a Toro.
Toro?
Yep. They bought me 5 batteries too. Never even used them.
Like I said, how come you never used it?
Because they're junk.
How do you know they junk? You never use them.
Yeah, how do you know?
Because I know people have got them and they won't even mow their whole lawn. Not on one charge.
Well, it depends upon how big a yard they got and how tall the grass is.
Maynard, I got 2 sections of property, not including the family farm. My front lawn, my yard is 100 feet wide, just in the front, and then when it gets behind the house, it's 100 feet by 50 feet for the area around the house. Then when you get in the back, it spreads out to 400 feet, and then it goes back on our 580 feet deep.
Well, yeah, I can understand something like that much not be able to do it on one charge. It's like you try and take a gas-powered engine, lawnmower, and you try and get out there with trying to mow all that with a pint of gas. You ain't gonna get it done with one pint.
I do it with a tank.
I know, I said, but you ain't gonna be able to get out there and do it with a pint of gas. How big is the gas tank on your mower?
I had to put an auxiliary tank. It takes a gallon of gas to mow everything with a push mower.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, but could you do it with a pint of gas?
No, nothing would.
Okay, same way with the battery. You can't get out there and do the whole damn thing with it one charge on the battery. Same thing.
Oh no, I'd have to carry 8-9 batteries out there to do that whole thing.
Well, why do you have such a big gas tank then?
So I don't have to stop.
Right. So, same thing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Batteries, yeah, you've got so much you can do with one battery. Same way with your gas tank on a push mower or riding lawnmower. The bigger the area,
The only thing they bought, I shouldn't say I shouldn't use all of it. The only thing they did buy that actually works fairly decent is they bought the battery powered snowblower. They bought me the battery powered snowblower, and that actually does work halfway decent. I could do my whole driveway with a charge.
Then what are you complaining
The
about?
lawnmower part, Because the other parts, the string trimmer and all that, nah. I stuck a battery in that. I was going to stick a battery in that weed whacker, but I can't give up my Echo. I got the biggest Echo string trimmer ever made.
That's fine. It suits you, and I've said that before. Okay. It depends upon the person, the application, and everything, and their preference. You prefer having gas powered. Cajun might prefer gas powered. Adam and I, we might both like having battery operated.
Well, like the hedge clipper. The hedge clipper, it's out of the box, but I picked it up. It weighs that battery. They got Toro's battery powered hedge clipper takes the same 60-volt battery, and I'll tell you what, that thing is heavier than a gas powered hedge clipper.
Yep. Well, I'll put it like this. I do have the Cobalt 80-volt weed eater. Okay, and that thing does. I mean, I've shown the size of the battery on those things. Okay, let me grab one of them.
But Briggs, you said earlier you never just one.
I didn't open up
none of those things. You never opened up nothing.
Just not the summer stuff. No, I didn't open up the lawnmower. I didn't open up the hedge clipper, but that's just in the box. There's a box around it. I just picked it up without putting it in, and just picking it up, it's heavier than the damn lawn. It's still got the cardboard wrapped around it. It's heavy. I didn't even try it because I saw how heavy it was.
Okay, Briggs. Okay, this is the size. Now, mind you, this is that one battery I've already gutted. Okay, so all the guts are taken out of this. Okay, this is the 80-volt. This is the housing for the Cobalt 80-volt. This is a 2 amp-hour battery. Okay, this, as you can see the size difference, this is a 24-volt, 4 amp-hour battery.
Why'd you take the guts out of it?
Because the battery itself was shot.
And how old was the battery?
I did that on the live stream. But what I'm saying is that's only a 2 amp hour. This is a 4 amp hour battery.
Yeah, but how old was that battery before it was shot?
Oh.
Okay. We're talking what? 6 years?
Just a second.
6 or 7, you said, when you tore it apart. I was in the live stream for it.
Yep. Yeah, Cajun remembers that.
We told you to tear apart that battery. Remember?
I know.
Everybody did.
I know. I know there's a date on here somewhere. I ain't got my glasses on to read this little fine print. 6/30/16. So it's over 5 years old. Okay. Crystal.
Yeah, 5.5 years almost.
Yeah, well, no, it's been over 5 years.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Right.
Hey, get us all lined up down.
There.
There you go. Better.
Right. But what I'm saying though is, you know, that 80-volt weed eater, okay? Crystal's picked it up. Her son Chris has picked it up, okay? This 24-volt that I've got, it weighs a third the weight. That's one of the main reasons why I wound up getting it, because of lightweightness, and I have a lot easier time finding a 24-volt battery price-wise compared to an 80-volt. An 80-volt battery, like that replacement one, is over $100. Okay? I go to Lowe's. I can buy a 2-pack of the 24-volt, 4 amp hour batteries for $100. I've got 2 batteries. That's why, for me, I go with the 24-volt system, because the batteries are a lot cheaper, or lower cost, and everything. I can take that battery out that's in this weed eater right now. I could put it in my drill, the impact driver. I could put it in the 3/8 impact. I could put it in my 1/2 inch impact. the chainsaw, the reciprocating saw. I can put it in my circular saw. What else have I got that's... No, I'm missing something. I can put
Light,
it in
a light.
the flashlight. Yeah, I can put it in that. And yeah, that's the main reason. And like what Mark was saying, different strokes for different folks. Okay, you're gonna have 50. You can ask 100 people and everything. What do you prefer? Do you prefer a gas-powered lawnmower, or do you prefer a battery-operated? I can almost guarantee you it's going to be 50-50. Plain and simple. Or even on, everything else. Would you rather have now Adam, okay, would you rather have an air-powered impact wrench or a battery-operated?
Air.
Okay. Now, for me, I'll do either one, but convenience-wise, I'm going battery because I don't have to worry about stringing an airline with me, or even say I'm like that day that I had one of the guys in ministry. He had a blowout. And KG, you remember because I went and changed that tire. I took that half-inch impact. Didn't have to worry about having an air compressor or anything. Take the battery, it changed the tire on it. No problem.
Oh, yeah. If I didn't have my air compressor in my truck, I would definitely have all battery stuff.
Right. And that's the thing. I don't have an air compressor. I don't have one in my car or my truck. Now, I've got the kind that you use to air up tires with. That's a little 12 volt, but that ain't going to be powerful enough to run air tools on.
And in my shop, I mostly run corded tools, mainly because I'm too cheap to buy good battery tools right now.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No,
because
I have.
tools go so cheap now.
Yeah, we have air and corded at the shop. Air and corded.
Yep.
We have a few battery devices like that 20 that Hart quarter-inch impact driver, and Johnny has one too. That's battery. But for anything else, that's just working on small stuff. Small engines. They work good on outboard motors. Don't get me wrong, but we're not gonna go up and say, look, we need to re-rig the shop, re-outfit the shop with battery stuff. No, I don't mind dragging an air hose around. I've did it for many, many years, dragging air hoses around. We are not going to. There's batteries have its place. Like I said, that Hart I got and the one that Johnny got, the D-Wall, that's perfect for, taking the engine apart in a quickness, and we can control, actually, I like the battery operated stuff more for the air because the air tubes, because we don't need to drag an air hose out all the time, and we're not stripping, tearing off bolts out of those outboard motors that are, because a lot of these outboard motors down here have been in salt water.
Yep.
Yep. And if you want to undo a corroded, the stainless steel bolts in aluminum block, those two metals don't match.
Yep.
They don't match.
There
Okay.
you go.
So wait, hold on, Maiden. So you actually have to tighten, try to make it tighter. A stainless bolt in aluminum. Then you tighten it up a little bit. Then you switch it back off a little bit. Tighten some more. Back off. You break that corrosion between them two different alloys.
Oh,
So we use battery and air in the shop for that
Oh.
reason.
oh, hang on, Adam. I'm gonna put you solo. Show that again.
This is my electric dunnage cutting chainsaw.
Oh, I know what that is. Oh, that's electric. Oh, okay. Man, wow, look at
Yeah, wow.
the dogs on that thing. Wow. That almost looked like a home light.
It's a old skill.
Skill? Okay.
But like I said, to me, and I've said it in the past, and I'll say it again. It's like what Ken's saying. Each one, a gas does its job, so does a battery. Okay, to me, like I said, it's always been a preference. Okay, now growing up, I used gas powered lawnmowers, everything else, corded drills, stuff like that. When I did automotive work, I had my ratchets and impacts were all, air powered. Okay, that's fine. But now the battery system has come about. They're making it a lot. The battery technology's come a long way compared to what it was 20 years ago.
That's a fact, Jack.
Right. So, the technology is coming around. I mean, look at cars 100 years ago. That the technology of building a car from 1921 sure in a hell of a lot different, than 2021. I mean,
Big
we're able to go a
difference.
lot faster.
Smoother riding too.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind a battery ratchet because I cannot stand the sound of my air ratchet. That thing just howls and.
That's something I might be looking at. I do know that the Cobalt the Cobalt 24-volt ratchet is something I'll be looking at. And like I said, something else is going to be that 24-volt miter saw that they've got. And why would I want that? I mean, I've already got the kind you plug in. Well, dragging the extension cords out, this, that, and the other, and hoping you don't, get rain. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like they say, water and electricity don't mix. Now you can get, a battery operated tool. You get some water on it, it ain't gonna kill it. You get water on a regular 110 Craftsman drill, or it could be a Bauer drill, it could be a snap-on one. I don't care. If it's a electric drill that you plug in your wall, you get water on it, that thing is going to get fried. And so will you.
Brandon said I'm back. My headache eased up some. And I caught a four-wheeler on fire. How'd you do that, Brandon?
Is that Brandon, I was going to say, is that the one you just got through getting Saturday?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask that question.
Brandon, you better be getting out to your shop, that way you can log in here. We got to see what kind of damage you did to that four-wheeler.
Well, he does have a fire extinguisher in there. I'm pretty sure I've seen a fire extinguisher in his shop, so it's probably Johnny on the spot putting the fire out. I worked on a few zero turns that caught on fire. Customer error, okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's one. Oh, let's see, what's his name? Mr. Neeson, forget his last name. He's an old coon ass, old Cajun. And he couldn't start his mower. So he took the plug out and left it there, and he turned the mower over, and his motor was hydrolocked. And when that gas came out of there, out of the cylinder, big old flames on fire right there. And he's another man that has fire extinguishers all around. Like he's got one in his shop, two in his garage, couple in his house, one by the kitchen. And look, me and Johnny had to redo that motor. We did the carb. I had to order extra parts for the carb. The plastic choke shaft. But on the top, not the shaft itself, but the top. No, actually, yeah, the top and that on for the choke, I think it was. Then the throttle was brass, or both of them was brass. One was plastic, one was brass. Anyway, the tops burned away, and
Yeah, Brandon, that was a waste of sweet tea. Should have just put the fire out with some unsweet tea.
okay, did my job on that one.
Yep.
I reported out. Anyway,
Yeah.
the hood, the cowling engine cover, that was burnt. What else was burning on there we had to do? So we redid the car. Went on ahead and took the head off, did a valve job because the head gasket was blown. Hence the leaking of the carburetor needle in seat, going through there, getting in the intake valley, filling the engine up with gas and the cylinder.
Yep.
Then
Keep
did
it
a
going.
head job on it,
I'm
a
going
valve
to,
job.
get some
We
coffee.
flattened, we machined the head down to flat. Kind of polished the ports a little bit. It kind of needed it. Oh boy! Now we got them coming in big time. Okay, pornographic. I don't know, but somebody's catching it before I do, which is a good thing. And then I'm reporting as porno. And when they catch the IP address on that, they won't be able to make no new channels. They're going to shut their YouTube channel down. Yeah, got a troll in the house, a couple of them. So somebody delete the message, somebody time them out, and I'll report them. But yeah, we had to replace a lot of stuff on that engine. We didn't charge the old man that much. He's a friend of ours. That's it. That's right. Because somebody else is seeing the comment before I do. So I just do the reporting thing and let somebody else time them out. I'm too lazy for a troll account. I'll talk crap straight to you. That's right. Thought Missy took down stuff. That's right, Mark. Blue wrenches come alive. They know what to do. What's that, Missy?
Huh?
What's in there?
Oh, there's
Huh?
Jeep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, to see. Okay. When you walk back in,
Hey, Breezy.
Breezy, what's going on, mon ami?
Breezy's here. What's up, Breezy?
Yeah.
Go ahead and go get me some coffee. So you'll take
Okay.
care of that.
Mater.
Yeah,
Uh,
I know. Add a troll.
yeah, I know, but don't put any links in the chat to come up. I'll just send them an email.
All right. How you doing tonight, Breezy? All right, Cajun.
What is
You
it they
got
were talking about on the?
49
Oh,
minutes. What you got?
butter greens. Okay, I thought it was bitter greens.
Yeah.
Chard. I love chard. Rhubarb. I love it, but we can't grow it down here in the South. We can't grow rhubarb down here. I love rhubarb crisp. It's kind of like a cobbler.
I'm drinking coffee.
Oh yeah, everybody. Adams. I think he's got a stone.
Yep.
A Keith Stone.
And Cajun, you got 48 minutes.
I don't know if I want to go live tonight. I might. I don't know. I've been live almost every night.
I know. I'm giving you fair warning.
Oh, I know. Thank you very much for the heads up. If I do, it's going to be on my other channel.
Yep.
A stone. Keystone.
Yep.
Keystone tonight. Yep.
Yeah, that's Coors Light, actually. Coors Light. It's like Bud and Bud Light. Coors Light. I mean, Bud Light and Natural Light is what I meant to say. Then you got Coors Light, then Keystone Light.
Yep. Me, I like my Miller Lite. I'm drinking it.
I used to drink that. That was my favorite beer. And then I switched over to Coors Light.
Yeah.
And then Keystone Light. And I just gave Miller Lite up.
No. I'll stick to my Miller Lite. As a matter of fact, Saturday, I wound up having 4 of them. I only paid for one.
I drink a lot of Bush too.
I used to drink Busch Light. Used to.
Oh, you never believe what beer I grew up on.
I grew up on Schlitz, PBR, Falstaff. Yep.
Yep, I grew up on
Schlitz.
Schlitz.
Yep. That's what that was my first beer I ever drank when I was, I don't know, 6, something like that.
I
I'd always
started.
take a swig out of Daddy's can.
I say I was probably about 4, 5, something like that. Yep, and I was doing the same thing. My dad and I, my mom would be up on the sofa. We'd be watching TV, and my dad and I'd be sitting on the floor with our backs up against the sofa. He'd go get a beer, and he'd come in, take a little sip of it, set it down. I'd start doing the same thing.
Yeah. My dad actually told me the first time I got drunk was on Falstaff, and I was 3 years old. My Uncle Henry would give me little sips at a time, or I'd take it myself. And he said, that's the first time I ever got drunk. I was just, wobbling, but never fell down.
My parents, they told me they don't, they said we don't care as long as you don't do too much.
Mm-hmm. 30 packs. Yeah, Mark C. I used to get Keystone 30 packs in Ballabatra, Alabama for $12 for a 30 pack. I think now they up to I think $16, $17, something like that for a 30 pack.
Man, I remember going by a case of Lone Star for $10.
Yeah, but that's a 24 pack. Yeah, that wasn't bad. That's not a bad price.
That was for $10. For about $10, I think you still buy it for about that kind of price too.
POC. Let me think. Don't nobody say it. POC.
Sorry, I said it. POC.
All right.
I haven't.
Isn't Pearl made in Texas? Pearl beer, Pearl and Pearl Light.
I think so.
I want to say that's made in Texas. I used to drink, but this was kind of. It was a good beer. Don't get me wrong. Pearl Light, 50% less. That's that Pearl Light, 50% less. And it was almost like water. You had to drink a case of it to get a buzz. Shiner, yeah, that's Shiner Bock. That's a Texas beer.
Yep. Shiner Bock.
Shiner Bock and Shiner Blonde.
Yeah.
POC. That sounds familiar.
Oh, I know what it is. It's Chevy. Piece of crap.
Oh, really?
Or it could be a Ford.
Hams. Hams. We don't see that down here. That's more of a northern beer.
That's kind of like Menards. We don't have Menards down this way, but you'll have that more, up north in the Midwest.
Yeah, Menards. Yeah, that. Somebody used one of the car racers, the NASCAR racers. They had a Menards car. Their big sponsor was Menards. You'd see it on the hoods, the fenders, all that. And
from the north. Well, if it's a beer from the north, then I wouldn't know. Adam might.
Wait, is it an older beer or a modern beer? No, we ain't giving up yet. But is it an old beer? Like PBR, perhaps Blue Ribbons or Jacks, or is it kind of a beer in the last 20 years?
Adam, do you know what beer it is?
No, I don't drink a wide variety of beers.
Because I know they got all them IPAs now, that what they call an Indian Pale Ale, Blue Goose. They got they got breweries down here in South Louisiana. We got Highway 31 beer by Tesh Brewery. Okay, it's old and it's gone now.
Is it the last part of it Old Castle?
Well, if it has those two words in it, I never heard of it.
I wouldn't even thought about that. So it's from Ohio.
Good
Right.
back scratcher, huh?
He says it's not Old Castle.
Oh. Huh.
I got no idea because if it's from the north and it's not around anymore, I got no idea.
I remember Milwaukee beer from when I was
Yeah.
a kid, and then they came out with the
Well, you still
Milwaukee
get old,
Light.
well, you still get like old Milwaukee.
Oh, you can still get it. Old Milwaukee, yeah, Old Milwaukee. And then you have one that's made by Miller. Miller Lite actually is that their twin beer is
With Miller High
Milwaukee.
Life.
No, Milwaukee Best Light. And it's a totally different beer than Old Milwaukee. It's called Milwaukee's Best Light.
Yep.
That's the first cousin or brother to Miller Lite, because Miller makes it. Just like Coors Light. The brother beer or sister beer is Keystone Light.
Yep. I've heard of Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah,
And I've actually heard of
PBR. There's a couple of other ones that I'm trying to think of. I can't remember. There was a lot of beers way back then.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of different breweries.
Butt Wiper. Yeah. I used to be a diehard Bud fan until I started drinking Miller Lite. When I was playing music at Pecan Island down there, they ran out of the little Bud, the little pony bottles. They ran out, so I started. I said, "Well, give me a Miller Lite, a little bottle," and it was like the 2 weeks later they got the truck in because it's way out the way down there in the swamp, the marsh, and so I got me a Budweiser, little pony, when I went in. And I cracked it open. I took a big old swig of it because it was hot outside. And I'm like, oh, here, somebody wants this? Give me a Miller Lite. I'm going to stick with Miller Lite.
You guys
You
have
guys
Rainier
would
down
never
there?
guess. I never heard of it neither. Steven said I just looked it up. All right, well, Mark, tell us what it is.
Do you guys have Rainier down there?
What is it?
Rainier.
Never even
Like
heard of
Rainier?
it.
I saw the R in the can. I thought that was RC Coke. Royal Crown Coke.
Yep.
All right, Mark. So what is it?
Oh, that's beer.
Something of Cleveland?
Pilsner, Cleveland.
Yep, Pilsner, Cleveland.
Really? Oh, okay. When you said Cleveland, and I thought about it, I'm like Pilsner of Cleveland. Okay. A long time ago, I heard of that.
I never heard of it.
I heard of it, but they never drank it.
Like I said, that's something I've never even heard of.
Okay. Let me. I guess let me set up. Go on my boo.
I'm surprised MM hadn't shown up. I mean, he's only what 2 hours behind us, Cajun.
Who's that?
MM.
Oh yeah, yeah, in Arizona.
Yeah, like he's back 2. I'm surprised he ain't showed up.
Did you send him a link?
No, I don't have his email.
You don't?
No,
Oh,
I got
okay.
his phone number, but I don't think I've got his email.
Gotcha. Okay, let me go ahead and set this up real quick. It's 9:26 right now, so I'm gonna do it at. You said you're getting out at 10, right?
Yep. And sweetie, do I need to move something out of your way? I might have to go move something out of her way.
All right. Well, you got people in the panel. We can.
I know, but I mean, all I gotta do is go out there and move my truck.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got to go get the youngin from work.
Yeah, he's first night working at the movie theater. Yes, I do. Sorry about that. Yes, Mark, I do. It got some power to it. Now, yeah, her Orion beer I've heard of. That's one I actually have heard of. Well, don't get one of those.
Bye, Steven.
Hey, take it easy, Steven. Now, I will say this second vehicle I've had has actually had the 5.7 in it. And this one here, the technology and everything is gotten to where better fuel mileage. That little Durango I had the 5.7 in it. That thing was a gas guzzler. I'm actually getting better fuel mileage in the pickup than I did with that Durango. Don't wreck it, Brandon.
Yeah. Hey, did he ever say how he caught that 4-wheeler on fire?
No, he did probably too much gas in that carb. He might not have had it set up right.
Had the plug out or something, maybe.
Maybe. Or he didn't get the float level set right in that carb.
Well, he did say he had to rebuild the car, overhaul the car, rebuild.
Yeah.
You know, same thing.
Yeah, he was saying the only way to get to it was he had all the plastics and everything he had to pull off.
Yeah. I can imagine that's like a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Uh, do you have it on? I'm trying to think. Hey, send it to me through Messenger, Steven. Because I know we're friends through, Facebook. Just send a picture to Messenger. Oh, was it got one of those little vacuum style fuel pumps, Brandon? Hey, what's going on? We got Chef Shade Tree Scott Dungeon in the house.
What's up, Chef Scott?
Hey, Cajun.
POC was brewed until 1984.
All right, Steven, I got it. When Crystal gets back, I'll get on my laptop and take a look at it.
Hey, Cajun, is that shaper flat belt powered from a motor?
I didn't go and look yet. I'm not sure.
All right.
It's been a while since I've been on the other side of it, the business side of it, because there's a bunch of outboards and all that right there.
Oh,
Got a
yeah.
couple of 70 horse Johnson / Evinrude 3-cylinder outboards there. I don't know. Oh, what else is on the other side of that shaper?
Yeah.
You
I have
saw.
a
You
I have
saw
a boat
how.
motor question for you.
Okay.
I don't know anything about boat motors, but I got a buddy who's working on one. Can you change a short shaft into a long shaft?
Yeah, sure can.
Is it just the lower end's different, but the motor and stuff's all the same?
Yeah, they have that. Well, that. Now wait a minute. You can do it, but you have to change the shaft out. You have to put a shorter shaft. You know, the drive shaft itself.
Okay.
Yeah, he wants to go longer one.
Yeah, he's going from short to long, or he needs
Okay.
to go short to long.
Yeah, you can do it.
All right.
They have that adapter in the middle of it. It's only like 6 inches difference.
You got another one out there, Scott?
No, I didn't, Scott. I never got a notification for it.
I haven't seen it.
What he does, he does it in the microwave a certain way, and he says you'll never go back to boiling it or on the pit again.
Now I was gonna say I know a way of cooking fish in the dishwasher.
Cooking fish in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
You accidentally left some fish on the plate and put it in there.
Nope. I'm talking about taking raw fish and everything and cooking it in the dishwasher.
In a dishwasher. Does it scale it for you too and dehead it and gut it too?
No, no. You got to do that yourself.
No. Let us in on your secret.
Basically, you take your fish and put whatever kind of fish you want, alike. Put it in some aluminum foil. Get it seasoned however you want it. If you want, the butter, garlic, or salt and pepper, or lemon, or whatever, wrap it up tight in the aluminum foil and stick it in the top section of your dishwasher. Turn your dishwasher on the dry cycle. It's got the heating element in there. It cooks it.
I'll be damned. Well, why don't you just do it in the oven instead of the dishwasher? It would be about the same amount as electricity as,
Yeah. Yeah, but it's something no one has ever thought about. It does cook it. I mean, because that's exactly what the heating element inside your dishwasher is doing. It's basically acting like an electric oven.
Putting that heat, yeah.
Putting the heat out, you got aluminum foil, cooking it, and it's on a certain timer. Because the thing about it is, you put it on a dry cycle, okay, that dishwasher is on a cycle. So you got the heating element that heats up for a certain amount of time, then it shuts off.
Yeah. Well, I'm not doubting your word.
Yep. All right, who hadn't hit the thumbs up?
No, I know I did. Yeah. There's 10 watching. Well, let me reload it. There was 10 watching and 16. Let me reload and see what it says.
Hey, Anna, how you doing?
Hey, Anna.
All right, there's someone new in here.
Now
Gabriel.
there's 16 now. 17 now, I mean. 11 watching. 18 thumbs up now.
It's kind of weird the fact I can go back and I can look and I've looked at my live streams and everything, and
Uh-oh, train's coming. I'll be
I
back
get
in a minute.
All right, I get like 100, like 100, views on it. But as far as how many, thumbs up, I'm going, really? Don't get that many thumbs up on it?
I want to do more live streams, but I need to figure out how to let people join it and all that stuff.
Well, now, do you have StreamYard?
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you use the freebie one or do you have the subscription?
Free, I'm sure.
Okay. I started off with that. And I'll play like this. After 2 weeks, I was almost at my limit for the month. So it's like, right now, yeah, I've got the extra money, so I wound up getting the yearly subscription, which lets me do as much as I want. Now, no, it's not cheap. I think it's about let's figure it's about $240. But I mean, it lets me, for one thing, if you do that instead of like on the freebie one, you can only have up to 6 people in panel, and was it 20 hours a month is all you get. Okay, but if you do a subscription at $20 a month, one, it gets rid of that StreamYard duck head. Okay, if you notice, I don't have the duck head on mine.
Yeah.
For StreamYard, doesn't have that little advertisement. Second, I can have up to 10 people in panel, and I can do as many hours as I want. I'm unlimited on the hours.
Okay.
So it's kind of like we had. I know we were talking about some channels out there that they basically have no host, and it's just basically where people come in and start chatting away. And the thing goes for, they said, I think Cajun was saying one time there's been like a couple of hundred people in chat, and the thing goes for 2-3 days. But you'll have people back and forth just chatting.
There you go, Mark C. It's map gas torch.
Yep. Same thing. Yeah, Cajun.
Yeah, they have one that you can do Zoom. You can do a lot of people in your panel. You
I
put
think I
100.
used-
You can put 100 people in a Zoom, but guess what?
Yeah, they're gonna be real
Each
small.
little picture would be this big, and you say, okay, tell that ant, like on the third row down, fifth to the right from the left. Who's that ant right there? Because they're gonna look all like ants.
Now, one thing I haven't done yet is now I am also on Rumble. That's another social media that's out there. I do have that, and they do live streams and everything. I haven't found out exactly how they run theirs. I really haven't taken the time to do it, and I do know that I can actually take from the StreamYard. I can actually have it go over to Rumble also, same time. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet. I might do that Wednesday. Might try and figure out how to get that done.
I'm gonna have to try that, Scott. I'm
In
gonna
the
look up
microwave?
that video. All right. Let's see. Yeah, that corn in the microwave. Corn on the cob in the microwave. He makes it sound so good. I seen a little part of it. I forgot it. I started watching it, and then I think that's about the time we was losing electricity after the hurricane passed.
Yep.
And internet.
Yep.
So and then we lost power, and when I restarted my computer up, because when it shuts down, I have to open up my Google again, to get where I was back at, to restore the pages, and it just the tabs, and I never could restore all the tabs, and that video was in one of the open tabs.
Yep. Mark, I can have up to on panel with my StreamYard.
How much you pay?
It's like $240 for a year.
Yeah, but no. I know that, but do you pay it the whole year?
Yeah.
At one time?
Yep.
Yeah. So you just went and got it was I think it's cheaper than that by the year.
That was what they're running now. I do know I've heard of people that they say that once they say come up for the renewal and everything, StreamYard might give them say, hey, if you've liked it, we'll give you a better deal.
Yeah.
But then I do know that someone actually got a year for like $100. And that's when they were just getting started.
It is $240 a year.
Yeah.
$20 a month if you
Right.
pay yearly. Pay it in advance.
Yeah.
I was paying $25 because I missed out on a deal for $5 a month. They had a deal going, and then about 2 years later, me and Rich Cali in California. He's a huge coin collector and grader. He goes through a lot of stuff. Well, anyway, I was in his stream, and somebody had said, "Hey, StreamYard's $10 right now."
Wow.
You only have 3 days to do it, 3 or 4 days to jump on that bandwagon. So
Yep.
I'm like, Rich, you sure that's not a scam or something? That's a fake StreamYard trying to get your credit card? He says, no, I signed up for it. So I'm like, okay. I went over there, and guess what? I went in the StreamYard in the billing, my account, and it says $10. And I signed up for it. Boom. So I pay 10 a month. And I have the same things as you got. I could do away with the duck on the top right. That way the duck's not pooping on my hat. Yeah.
Yep. of like on Brandon's stream where Old School had it on him.
And he was switching
He's
everybody
trying to,
around.
like, he's doing this number. It's like, okay, which way do I go to get rid of that damn duck on my head?
Yeah. And then William, you know William he
Yep.
was in the bottom, and he kept losing internet and stuff. And I almost had told Brandon, I said, you know, William, his internet keeps kicking out. It put him on the top because we couldn't see him anyway. He was in the dark.
Right.
It was dark. He was in his truck outside, getting some fresh air. I was gonna mention that to Brandon. Put me down on the bottom or in the middle, whatever, and put William on top because we can't see him anyway. And that's when Brandon quit working on that 4-wheeler, that quad, and so we all was in our places like we are now. We call them 4-wheelers down here. Over in Texas, y'all call them quads. Some people call them quads.
Quads. Yeah.
Yeah. Over in Arizona, any 4-wheeler in Arizona and Tucson, that area, or the surrounding states. What is that? Glamis? Y'all ever heard of that? Where the quad and the sand rails, they race them in those dunes.
We have the quad wars.
Yeah, quad races and sand rails instead of a dune buggy. We call them a dune buggy down here. Up there, they call them sand rails.
Yep.
Just like quad, they call them quads over there. Down here, they 4-wheel.
There is a difference between a dune buggy and a sand rail. There is a difference.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, there's a big difference. But what we used to call dune buggies down here, the dune buggies actually had like a fiberglass body, kind of looked like a car a little bit.
Yeah, but it was still dune buggy. Even to this day, you still have them. They're all with a VW bug chassis and everything. All right, now sand rail, it's nothing like that. They build it all from scratch, and they're putting V8s and everything in there.
Yeah.
So a sand rail is something that's built for fast speed, whereas a dune buggy, it was, they take basically a VW bug, take the body off of it, and put a custom body and everything on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna send out a few links.
I know, I'll get one. But
yeah, if you want to hop in just for a minute or whatever, you can, or however long you want. Don't matter to me. I'll send you one anyway.
Yeah, I can actually hop in on that because Crystal, she ain't gonna be back till about 10:30 anyways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ATV, that's another thing for it. All-terrain vehicle. Well, Scott, I'm fixing to be shutting this down. In about 10 more minutes, I'm shutting this stream down. Because Cajun, you're going to start yours at what? 10 o'clock?
Yep.
But, I was going to say, Adam, once you get that little toy, that little Tinker toy of yours operational, better see a video of it.
Oh, I hooked it up to power very crudely and temporary yesterday. So I just got to scoot it a little bit more.
Did you do a Marx Brother on that?
No, it was...
Oh, Abbott Costello?
It was safe, but just not something I'd show.
Oh, so you did a Three Stooges electrician on it.
But when I have my phase converter running and I kick that on and dim the lights pretty good in the shop.
Oh, no, hang on.
You got so you 3-phase in your shop, but you got a phase converter?
Yeah, I have a homemade 15 horsepower phase converter motor.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Hey, Adam. Basically, what you did you ever see the movie Down Periscope with Kelsey Grammer?
Yep.
So basically, you did like Nitro. 1C, cold. 2C, hot. So that's
Now,
how
it
you
was
did the
very
wiring,
safe,
huh?
but it was very temporary. So,
Now, I tell you, like they said in that movie, that boy has absorbed a lot of juice over the years.
I need to hook up my 480 volt transformer to get the amps down for a few of my machines.
What are you going to do, have Bumblebee in there? Or are you going to have Optimus Prime? Those are some good movies. I liked them. I never liked the cartoon series, but when the actual...
I liked the cartoon movie. I did not care for the live action ones.
I actually liked the live action. Now, I'll tell you what I really like. I like the 3 original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies that came out, not the 2 that came out later on. Like I said, those 3 movies, those were good. I like them.
Scott said that silk is always a pain in the butt to get it all off. But if
Yep.
you cook it in the microwave, it slides right off with the husk. Yeah.
I have to watch that video and try it.
Yeah, he said he just put it up today, earlier today.
I haven't been watching much, YouTube. I mean, when I came home and everything, I think I watched a couple of videos, and that was about it. Because I was trying to get on with Facebook, and it's like, nope, Crystal couldn't. I got back to work. Guys at work couldn't even get on. Don't know where he's at right now, but like I said, Mark, I'm fixing to be shutting this down because Cajun's gonna be going live. That's the only thing. I mean, I'd like to have him back on, but I mean, he's only be on for, let's see, I got about 7 more minutes before I'm shutting this thing down. Not even 7 minutes.
You need to do a shop tour video of your garage there, Mater.
You want to see all the junk I've got in here?
Yeah, it's always interesting to see.
Well, hey, I'll put it like this. I mean, you can see, if you see that stuff over there, okay, a year ago, you wouldn't even be able to see that wall. And, okay, now I know you see the blue and red parts washer.
Yeah.
Like I said, right here, at one time, those drawers I was telling you about that had the patterns and everything for the fabric.
Yep.
Yeah, they were standing like this tall right there. I mean, they took up that whole section right through there. And where I'm sitting at right now, where I've got my toolboxes and everything else, no, I've cleared out a lot of stuff in this garage. I mean, when I say stuff, how about a Montgomery Ward's, I think it was a 3rd horsepower garage door opener. I found a dusk to dawn 124 volt or 120 volt outdoor light that came from Kmart.
Yeah, with
Still
the
brand new in the box. The bolt and the thing had never been installed.
Dust at Dawn. Yeah, that's the one with the eye on it.
Yep, but it came from Kmart. That's what I'm saying. It came from Kmart.
And you ought to see one of them lights. Old school lamps. I got it. It's an outdoor lamp, and it comes up on a galvanized pipe, and it does that. You know, U shape, upside down U, like an N shape, with that big old reflector on it, and I think one of the bulbs that go in it are the what they call them, low sodium, high
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
They got the little ceramic tube in them about 6 inches long. That's awesome for a knife sharpener. You find them old bulbs and low sodium hydrogen or whatever they call them.
Yeah, I know what you're
And if
talking
you can
about.
get you one of those 10-inch or 12-inch filaments, they ceramic, and you epoxy that in a wood handle, man, that's the best knife sharpeners you can get out of those bulbs.
Mark, I don't have yarn storage. That'd be a question for Crystal, and she ain't here. Yeah, I don't have yarn. She does, not me. But yeah, like I said, Adam, for me, I mean, y'all seen the video when I did uh, this U.S. General Toolbox. You saw that one, didn't you?
Yeah.
And like I said, when I put the in cabinet and in locker on it, yeah. Like I said, where I'm at right now, like I said, over a year ago, I wouldn't be able to sit down. I wouldn't be able to do a lot of the stuff in here, a year or 2 years ago. There was that much stuff in here. I've already made, I'll put it like this. I have carried in one day 5 trash bags of trash out of here. There was that much stuff in here. Like, really? And it's just not worth it.
You know, a long time ago,
And a galaxy far, far away.
I used to, yeah, in a galaxy far, far away, on the Starship Enterprise, along with Star Wars and Superman. Uh, and you did it too. We all guilty of it. We all guilty of it. Just about everybody in the chat, and I know all 3 of us in the panel, we are guilty of it. Throwing stuff away back in the 70s and the 80s, early 80s, and we can just kick ourselves in the butt right now for throwing that away, because now all of those are priceless antiques.
Well, I'll put it like this. I've got something I pulled out of here I didn't even know I had, and that was a wind deflector that goes on top of the cab of a pickup truck if you're towing a camper.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Well, looks like it's almost 10 o'clock. So, Cajun, you ready to bug out that way you can get yours going?
Yeah, I'm a bug out that way. So, all right, we'll see y'all. Let me throw the
You got the link already out there.
let me throw the link in right there. There it is again. All right, and As always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all blue time on the other side.
All right.
Later, guys. See
See
y'all
you,
there.
Kate.
Yep.
Yeah, Adam, I got you one too.
Yep. I'll be over there.
All right, blue time.
All right, Adam, appreciate you being here. Of
Yep.
course,
No
you know,
problem.
Yep. Of course, everybody else, got Scott, got Mark C. Their straps. Kim from Eleanor had Brandon up. Had of course Ed, the old tech guy. Wayne was on and everything. So appreciate y'all being here. Of course had Anna, and I'm gonna say Briggs was on here too. Gotta say that. But hey, I appreciate it. Wednesday night. Hopefully I can come on a little bit early. Depends upon how things go at work. Like I said, you can see how my hair is because I was having to do painting. So I got to wear that respirator so it messes up my hair. I didn't have my do-rag on. Keep my hair from getting all messed up. All right, well, all I can say is God bless, and y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all Wednesday.
Okay.
All right, good night.